Stonewall. What we're going to do is we're going to run each one of these trucks the first time. We're going to get the best time out of those trucks. We're going to invert that order and rerun those trucks again. So we got lots of action on here for you tonight. I know we have at least 30 trucks and a few cars as well, so we should see some bumpers flying off tonight. All right, it looks like we are ready for our first riders, first driver. And into the first turn goes Dwayne Lewis. Oh, he's got a nice speed coming through, a little bit of air. Now Lewis going into a second jump and a little more air time for him. Now, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. They got to stay inside as they make that turn. And as they come down through here, a couple more oopsie jumps. And then through the empty back around, and then the final stretch. For you right there is Dwayne Lewis. Dwayne had a time of 34.57 seconds. So Dwayne Lewis, kind of by default, is your leader. I guess when you're first, you get to be the leader for the first time. And Ryan Reed. Ryan looked like he brought his truck in from the parking lot. All right, Ryan Reed, we are ready. And the clock ticks down on Reed. Oh, very quietly as he goes through the course. He doesn't want to wake anybody up. Oh, now he's getting boos from the crowd. Oh, there we go. That makes up for it a little bit. Now Ryan goes into the big curve down there. And now Ryan comes back through the set of jumps. Or drive over, as Ryan calls them. Ryan, you know you are being timed, right? And Ryan making his final turn. I thought I was going to fall asleep there for a second. Come on, Ryan. Well, you got a couple boos and a couple oohs, so I guess you did a good job. His time was 17 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. 47.72 seconds for Ryan Reed. Up next, Kurt Mundo up next. Now after Kurt Mundo, we got Peyton Only on that, Andy Dawn, and then Kevin Churrup, and then Bobby Robinson. All the drivers coming up next. All right, Kurt Mundo from Prospect, Ohio. And he is sponsored here tonight by Dun Dirt Cheap.
Yeah, please.
Ohio. Kurt's time was 35.28. 35.28. Up next, we've got Peyton Oney. After Peyton, we have Andy Dawn, Kevin Churrup, Bobby Robinson, and Horsehead is ready. All right, into the gas goes Peyton Oney from Greenwich, sponsored by Oney's Milkway Farms. Hey, Peyton, we are on the clock, buddy. Over there in the grandstand, you guys having a good time watching Peyton? He better do something. Peyton, you got me bored over here, buddy. Get some gas in there. Over one, drive over. They were jumps, now they're drive overs. And through the... Well, they were the oop-de-oops, now they're just the okay. All right, now Peyton Oney, last turn. He could be the first driver to be over a minute. And at the end, Peyton finds the gas pedal. 63.52 seconds. Over 60 seconds. I believe you can run around this track in 60 seconds. EC. The horse hat here says he's ready. All right. And from the get-go, Andy Dawn is exciting. Come on, Andy, just get in the gas, buddy. Or dig in the dirt, one of the two. This is gonna be ugly. Holy cow. All right, Andy. Make the big turn down there. Or just knock stuff over on the way through. All right, here comes Andy. Come on, Andy, get some gas in there. I'm not sure what's on the top of that truck is really there for show, or if that's just to hold the truck together. Here comes Andy Dawn by the grandstand. Oh, and the hood comes up. He's digging holes. Andy Dawn gets some claps from the crowd. Good job, Andy. Andy's time, 50. He took out some straw, so you have to add 5. So 64.51 seconds for Andy Dawn. Up next, Kevin Churup. And then Bobby Robinson, Ryan Beatty, Justin Jones, and Justin Sparks up next. If you guys get a chance, over here next to us, in the yellow food cart over here, we got CC's Almost Famous. Get on over here, he's got a little bit of everything. We got hot dogs, all kinds of different food right here on the pit side. You guys don't have to go anywhere, just come on over here and check out CC's Almost Famous. All right, our next competitor here, Kevin Churup from Mount Vernon, Ohio, sponsored by M&K. Oh, he's off a little bit faster than the other competitors, but then he slowed down in the turn. And he continues to keep on it, or drive over stuff. Good thing he's got four-wheel drive. Oh, takes the oops in the final hit. Very well. Oh, Kevin Churup. Not only are we keeping track of times, we're also keeping track of the distance out there that they jump on their final jump. Time for Kevin Churup, 37.91 seconds there for Kevin Churup. All right, Kevin is done. Bobby Robinson up next. Ryan Beatty, you're on deck. And then Justin Jones, Justin Sparks, and Jackie Schaefer all up next. All right, Bobby Robinson. Cranking that four-cylinder up. He's got plates on there. He drove that baby in this morning. I don't get it. We put those jumps there. They don't jump them. They just drive over them. And the big turn there at the north side of the track, and then the next two jumps here, or drive overs. All right, Bobby Robinson. Bobby, if you're going to put a flag up on the back of your truck, you probably want to go fast. the guys that either win or finish in the top 3. And for some reason, these Jeeps, they absolutely love this course. He will be full-blown. That Jeep will take everything he's got. All right, Ryan Beatty from Gambier, Ohio. Don't let me down now, Ryan. See what I mean with that? That Jeep will take every bit of it. Except for the exhaust. The exhaust will come off. We got a headlight over here. So after we're done here, we're going to have a swap meet. All right, here comes Ryan Beatty. He's got a real working padiddle going on with one headlight. And now Beatty into the final turn. Is he going to get off the ground? Is he going to make that Jeep fly? And Ryan Beatty with a nice jump there at the end. Sorry. All right, up next we've got Justin Jones. Ryan Beatty's time was 40.54 seconds. All right, Ryan Beatty is done. Justin Jones. And then Justin Sparks, Jackie Schaefer, Levi Lake, and Doug Eastep. Up next, Tech Seal Asphalt, and he hails from Monroeville, Ohio. Oh, we got some Monroeville fans over there in the grandstand. I live in Monroeville. And here goes Justin Jones. Don't be afraid, Justin. Use that gas, buddy. What are you doing, Justin? Get into it. Watch out for the headlights. Justin goes through the course pretty gently. Not doing too much damage. He has one more run here to do tonight. Now, I know that Jeep Wrangler can do better than that. Come on, Justin. And Justin, now the last turn. Now, Justin, give us some gas, buddy. The grandstand wants to see you. You got some Monroeville fans in the house. Oh, air time for Justin Jones. That might have been one of the best jumps of the day. 45.69 seconds for Justin Jones. All right, Justin Sparks. Sparks and Jones. You almost know you're talking about Monroeville when you say Sparks, Jones, you know, all those names. Those are all Monroeville names. All right, Justin Sparks from Monroeville up next. Maybe. All right, our timer is ready, and here goes Justin Sparks. Maybe. Oh, that hood is so going to come up. I knew it. I called that before it even happened. So now Justin's going to drive out the window. Oh, he put the hood back down. I didn't realize at 82 they had power hoods. Through the, maybe his last turn. Justin Sparks. And right now he has no spark. On the course, let's bring Jackie Schaefer out. From Monroeville, she's an Eagle. Monroeville with a new logo last year, that was kind of cool. So now we got Jackie Schaefer getting ready to get set here on the line. Oh yeah, make some noise over there for Jackie Schaefer. He said, no, you gotta back up. And that truck's gonna have a hard time even doing that. All right, we are set. The horse head says we're ready. And Jackie is off. Maybe. For real? Oh, she got it started. I feel like I'm in a demolition derby right now. He got her going. Come on, Jackie. All right, if you guys want Jackie Schaefer to finish this course, make some noise. You just made a lot of noise for no reason, because I don't think she's finishing. Junior Fair King. All right, we got the Junior Fair King, and now up next we have...
Hi, I'm Marcy Dela Cruz, and I'm second attendant to the Queen.
All right, we got a couple attendants up here, and we got the Junior Fair King, so thank you guys. How about a big round of applause for the Queen of the King's Court here tonight? Lake from Lucas, Ohio, sponsored by Yoder's Custom Woodwork. All right, we got a happy birthday going out to Amy Kasilowicz. All right, Levi Lake, your next driver. Oh, now I can hear some power. Oh, Levi puts the course to shame. Levi spinning his way through here. He is hammered down, ladies and gentlemen. And now the final turn for Levi Lake. Levi giving the crowd a little bit of a show here. And a nice final jump from Levi Lake. After Levi, we'll have Doug Estep. Levi's time, 32.00 seconds. All right, so Levi Lake with a time of 32.00 seconds is our new leader. Levi Lake, the new leader at 32 seconds on the money. And Levi has the longest distance so far as well. Up next from West Salem, Ohio, we have Doug Estep. Clock is ready. And Doug's half a truck is off and ready to go. And into the big turn now goes. Oh, and he goes very well through that turn, actually. Doug Estep. Doug gets a little bit of sideways there now. Doug coming down for the final turn. And finally, there he goes. With a very good time of 35.11 seconds, Doug Estep. All right, Adam Kasilowicz from Preston, Ohio, up next. Tim Sapp, Alexis Jenkins, Catherine Higgins, John Hall, and Dan Harding up next. Kasilowicz from Preston, Ohio, sponsored by Underground Customs. Kasilowicz blazing through the course. Doing a very good job keeping that truck under control. And making the jumps look easy, ladies and gentlemen, through the views. He has got a chance. Kasilowicz with a chance to take the lead. Oh, and airtime galore for Adam Kasilowicz. And man, I tell you what, he was close. 32.21 seconds. Beat by 0.2 of a second. So still your leader, Levi Lake, with 32 seconds on the money. Tim Sapp up next, Alexis Jenkins, Catherine Higgins, John Hall, and Dan Harding on tap. From Fredericktown, Ohio, And Tim is ready, the clock is ready, and Tim is off. So that's start rate on him. Well, I don't think he's moving as fast as Adam was as he went through the course. Or Levi and Leif as well. But moving pretty well. Probably going to end up in the 36, 37 second mark. And Tim set with a time of, like I called it, 35.17 seconds. All right, up next from Norwalk, Ohio, Alexis Jenkins. And it is sponsored by Jenkins Excavating. So here comes Alexis. And she's off. Oh, it's so quiet. Well, that made more noise than she's making. But she's getting some airtime, ladies and gentlemen. Alexis through the big turn. And now through the jumps. She's doing very well, to be honest with you. And now through the oop-de-oops. And the last little hiccup. And now the final turn for Alexis Jenkins. Here comes Alexis. Get some airtime, Alexis. Oh, digging dirt is Alexis Jenkins. All right, good job, Alexis. 45.11 seconds for Alexis Jenkins. All right, up next, Catherine Higgins, then John Hall, then Dan Harden, then Jory Breedlove. That is your next couple competitors. Is ready to go. She has an old body style Jeep here, looks like. The old classic. Oh, she got bounced around pretty well on that first jump. And now she's going down for the big turn. And back around now for the straightaway. Making the first jump. Flying over the second through the oop-de-oops. And now the final turn for Catherine Higgins. And here she comes, grandstand. And Catherine Higgins with a time of 42.89 seconds. Up next after Catherine Higgins is John Hall. Then Dan Harden, Jory Breedlove, Craig Meyer, and Adam Blankenhorn, all on tap next. And from Columbus, Ohio, and the clock is ready. John Hall off the line very quickly. Through the first turn very well. And now into the gas he goes. Now Hall makes the big turn at the north side of the track. Loses a little bit of control, keeps it back under control. Over the set of jumps, now through the oop-de-oops and the final turn for John Hall. And I know John will be in that gas, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so John Hall with a time of 34.82. Up next, Dan Harden. By Team Deadhead. All right, horse head ready. Nice and smooth Breedlove, you are up next. On deck, Craig Meyer, Adam Blankenhorn, Ernie Jenkins, Joe Barnhouse, and Aaron Higgins, all on deck. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a Thunderbird. Or a Cougar. I don't know, they all look the same back in '92. All right, over there in the grandstand, any of you guys want to see a car run this course? So do I. Jory Breedlove from Collins, Ohio, sponsored by Jenkins Excavating. And he is intending on losing a bumper here tonight. A little sideways into the second jump. Uh-oh. I don't think we need a turn. When Jory gets out of his vehicle and goes to the trunk, you know when you're at the bar and some guy says, I'm going to my car, you go, oh my gosh, there's Jory going to his trunk. Maybe he's got some rallies or something. Oh, he's still going. So Breedlove turns his car back on through the trunk. And now the second jump. Come on, Jory, don't make him go to the trunk again. Okay, Jory's going to the trunk again, hold on. I have never seen anything like this in my life. He just went to his trunk twice to get his car started. And it started. All right, Jory, after all that, you better get some gas going. And I told you there goes the bumper. .02. Otherwise, he ain't got a chance. That's what it means. But we are going to reverse the order and run them again. So Jory getting a second chance up next. All right, Craig Meyer, you are up. After Craig Meyer is Adam Blankenhorn, Ernie Jenkins, Joe Barnhouse, Aaron Higgins, and John Yoder. All right, Craig Meyer here is from Norwalk, sponsored by J&R Silkscreening. And here goes Craig Meyer. Uses his turn signal for the first turn. You better put some gas in that ram. That's a little better. And he's dragging parts of that Dodge Ram. So now the big turn is out of the way, and a small little jump there. And another jump there. Some hoop to use. And here's where he loses parts. Nope, he keeps them. All right, grandstand. Here comes Craig Meyer. And he gets an ooh and an ah out of the crowd. Craig, your day is complete. 46:40 the time for Craig Meyer. Adam Blankenhorn on next. And on deck is Ernie Jenkins and then Joe Barnhouse. Sponsored by Yoder's Amish Dolls. And Blankenhorn He's got a lot of suspension on there, probably not as light as some of the other trucks. So the distance not as good. And we have ourselves a new leader. 31.35 seconds. Adam Blankenhorn, your new leader here. All right, up next we have Ernie Jenkins of Norwalk, Ohio. Sponsored by Jenkins Excavating. Come on, Ernie! Oh, he's going faster than anybody else has done in those Jeeps. And he's gonna give it a shot, guys. Oh, watch out for that wall. He just drives over everything. Ernie says, I got this. He is getting the oohs and the ahs from the crowd here tonight. And then Ernie Jenkins, he ain't holding back, ladies and gentlemen. I bet if you guys make a lot of noise over the grandstand, I bet he gets some major airtime. Here comes Ernie Jenkins. Ladies and gentlemen, hanging down under that Jeep, that's what they call a drive shaft. Hey, at least he finished. 45.95 seconds. Tomorrow night. He is one of our full-size truck drivers from the Derby. He is Mr. Joe Barnhouse. Oh, and here comes Joe Barnhouse. Joe is painted up and ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. That, I believe, is either a Grand Am or an old Valero. All right, Joe Barnhouse from Collins, Ohio. Sponsored by Buying Jake Cars. And now Barnhouse out of the first turn. Come on, Joe, give it up. That is an old Valero, by the way. And now the big turn for Joe Barnhouse. And a couple of small drive-overs. How about you guys over the grandstand? You wanted to do a little bit more of that? Maybe he'll do it as we come around here. Joe, there's the gas! Well, if you're gonna go airborne in an Alero, that's the way to do it. Joe Barnhouse with a time of 50:58. Pretty respectable time for a car out there. All right, up next, Aaron Higgins. Aaron Higgins up next. John Yoder, Jason Daniels, and Michael Springstream. Uh-oh, we got ourselves a competitor here. Aaron Higgins in the green truck. Oh, and he launches the back end up in the air. Through the big turn, very smoothly goes Higgins. And now Higgins through the set of jumps. And now conquers the whoopty-whoops. And now the final turn. Let's see if we can get some air tonight from Aaron Higgins. I might have been able to jump farther myself. All right, 41.66 is the time for Aaron Higgins. Up next, John Yoder. Sponsored here by Twisted Tech. All right, timer is ready. And John Yoder now through the first turn. Yoder gets in the gas here. And the back end is way up in the air there for John Yoder. And now the second jump is out of the way, and now it's just finishing the race. Turning the last turn is down in progress, and here comes John Yoder. All right, Jason Daniels. If I remember right from last year, Jason Daniels had a pretty fast time. And here comes Jason. And here goes Jason Daniels. I believe he was up for the longest jump. A little sideways out of that first jump goes Daniels. Now Daniels struggling a little bit here. Very slow through the wide turn. Now the first jump, now the second jump. And time ticking away here for Jason Daniels. Jason might have some problems here. He doesn't usually drive that slow. Yeah, he's got something going on because that's not Jason Daniels. Jason puts the hammer down when he's out there, so he must have some problems with the killing time truck. Jason Daniels' time, 43:89 is the time for Jason Daniels. All right, our last competitor here in the first round, Michael Springsteen. Here in the first round, Michael Springsteen of Marengo, Ohio. Now, what's he going to do? Because he doesn't have a trunk. Michael Springsteen. And Springsteen is off. Michael Springsteen into turn number one. The gas as he comes into the first jump. He had a very respectable time the first time around. He is chasing the leader here, though, Adam Blankenhorn. He's doing very well so far, guys. He goes very quickly to the course. And Springsteen has a chance at the leader if he can get it going here. And if he can keep it going down to the last jump. Well, if he'd have kept it going, he would have had a chance. 37.54 the time for Michael Springsteen. One of the favorites here tonight. Let's see if he can keep her going this time. His truck says killing time, and that's what he's got to do. He's got to kill the time of Blankenhorn. He's doing pretty well so far. He's got a chance. He's got to keep it under control, though. First jump, now the second one. Through the oop-de-oop goes Jason Daniels. And now the grandstand is the final turn. Coming over there is Grandstand for his final jump of the night. Is Jason Daniels with a time of 39.16. Camera is ready. And off goes course very quickly. As he moves into this big turn, now he needs to make a move here. Yoder needs to get on the gas. He's about the 22-second mark so far. He's on pace with the leader if he can just keep it going. Gotta keep it going. He loses a little bit of control there. And a little bit more he goes. And what was that, John Yoder? He didn't even make a jump for the grandstand. Grandstand, how do you feel when they don't make that jump? That's how I feel too. All right, John Yoder off the course. Aaron Higgins up next from Centerburg, Ohio. Up next, Joe Barnhouse, Ernie Jenkins, Adam Blankenhorn, Greg Meyer, Jory Breedlove, and Dan Hardin. Your next competitors. So now Aaron Higgins coming on the court by Horsehead. We've got a Horsehead that we can let the guy over there see. So you'll know what I'm talking about when the Horsehead says he's ready. Oh, there's the air time there for Aaron Higgins. Aaron from Centerburg, Ohio, threw that big turn down there on the north side of the track. And now the first jump, he knocks it out quickly. The second jump, he used to use. And let me tell you something, Higgins on pace here, guys. If he can hold her together, if he can finish here. Oh, he loses a little bit of control. Man, he was on pace. 36.06, that final turn was the death of him tonight. Driven by Joe Barnhouse. If Joe can hear me out there, come on, Joe, you gotta put on a show this time. It's your last time running. How many people out there want to see that big machine get some air? You heard him, Joe. All right, Barnhouse is off. Come on, Joe, get some gas in there, buddy. It's front-wheel drive. You can make that turn. Get on it, Joe. Get on it, Joe. And now Barnhouse is Joe number 1. Trying to keep it straight over the second jump. It's not good when the guy's driving through the course with the brake lights on. And now Barnhouse through the first and now the second of the two jumps. And now the oops to shake everything around a little bit. And now a big finish. Last time, Joe Barnhouse was able to get major airtime. If you guys make some noise, he might do it again. Joe Barnhouse never disappointing the crowd. And he gets a round of applause from the grandstand. Time for Barnhouse. 52:43 for Barnhouse. How many Norwalkians do we have out there tonight? How many from Monroeville out there tonight? How about Willard? We got Willard in the house out there? How about Collins? I didn't think anybody was here from Collins. I'm just kidding. In Ohio, sponsored here tonight by Yoder's Amish Dolls. And he is your current leader. He is going to try to break his own time of 3:13. Adam is going for it, guys. He isn't playing around. He wants to break his own time. And he is on pace. Halfway through the course, he's at 16 seconds. Don't slow down now. Grandstand, here comes your leader. Holy cow! He launched it off that ramp. Well, you know what? He doesn't have the best time of the day that time, but he does have the second best time. He barely lost to himself. 3:179 was his time that time. 3:1:35 was his first run. And the jump. He has a jump of, listen to this, 74 feet. 74 feet in a truck. Did he do this the first time? You know, he's going so slow, I don't even want to say anything. It's just so quiet. After a long, stressful day, it's nice when a truck goes around here all quiet. He makes the wide turn, and now the first drive over, and the second drive over. He shakes the bed of the truck around a little bit. So now the final run here for Greg Meyer. Oh! Hey, Greg Meyer decided he wanted to go ahead and just park anywhere he wants. And the crowd goes crazy for a local Norwalk boy, Greg Meyer. How about that, Jack? Mister, I have a fuel cutoff in my trunk. And now Jory Breedlove. Trying to be careful. Don't want to shake anything around. Oh, and he shut the trunk. That's awesome. Oh, and he's still going. That's an improvement. Come on, Jory. The crowd's behind you, Jory. The gas is still working. Now, let's see. If Jory wants to make that jump, if you guys make some noise, he might hit the gas. Here comes Jory. Give him a shout, Jory. Yeah, baby. Jory Breedlove finishes the course with a time of 4:08.84. Jory is out of Collins, Ohio. So when I asked if anybody was here from Collins, he was too busy hitting that button to make any noise. Dan Harden, you were up next. After Dan Harden, we have John Hall, Catherine Higgins, Tim Sepp, Adam Kasilowicz, Doug Eastep, and Levi Lake. Sure does sound pretty good. Oh, and air time for the Jeep. And the big turn now out of his way. Two final jumps. And through the, oh wow, how nice was that? Right through there. A nice turn here, he's got a chance. And Harden. Watch out for that hill. Brakes work on that vehicle. All right, the time, 35.56 for Dan Harden. John Hall from Columbus, Ohio up next. Driver ready. And he's off. John Hall makes the first turn for the evening. And here he goes, ladies and gentlemen, go get some air. The back end goes launching. And now the big turn over there. Now the set of jumps, he's got to get through these two. And the oops to have a chance. He is getting close, guys. He might have a chance. He did beat his first time, but his second time is a 3:4.16 for John Hall. Up next, we have Catherine Higgins. All you ladies out there might want to make some noise for Catherine. Uh-oh. Does the lift gate count for a trunk? Our timer is ready. And Tim Sapp out of the get-go, doing very well so far. Gotta keep that speed up, though. And here he goes through the second jump. And moving pretty quickly now through the biggest turn here on the course. Jump number 1 down, jump number 2 down. And now we've got ourselves a champion. Coming around. Oh, he struggled at that last turn. When he got into the gas, it just wasn't there. 35.42 the time for Tim Sapp. Yeah, he didn't have much when he came out of that last turn. Horse head here is ready. See the horse head? He's ready. All right. Adam into turn number 1 here. And Adam wants himself a victory. Adam, I believe, was our early leader. One of our early leaders. Oh, and he's doing well, guys. Make some noise, Adam, on track here. That final turn has been the one. And Adam is flying through. Adam is flying through. Oh, Adam hit a fail. Oh, Adam. Oh. He was very close to the leader, but with a 5-second add, he is at 36.93 seconds. He didn't just hit a hay bale, he destroyed a hay bale. You should give him 10 seconds for that. You know how long it takes to repack one of those things? What? Oh, it's straw? I have running water, I'm sorry. I don't know what straw and hay looks like. All right, let's get back into the action. We've got our next driver. Doug Eastep is our next driver. All right, we've got the horse head up. We've got straw all around. All right, we're good to go. Much quicker this time. this guy almost break the record, and then we got this truck, which will take about 3.5 minutes to get around the course. All right, Jackie. Wow. Well, if she gets past the first turn, we're doing better than the first time. All right, Jackie. Oh, that's 3, Gabriel. Well, your time, who matters? It doesn't matter. Oh, and... Ooh, she's still going. That's the key here. It's not the time that she runs. It's if she's still going. And around the big turn, driving like it's her driver's ed course. Over the first hill, some people call them jumps, we call them hills for Jackie. Jackie, you gonna bring that truck back tomorrow night for the Derby? Oh, Jackie. If you're gonna stall, can you stall somewhere on the outside so it doesn't take so long to get you out? On the D on the gear shift. We're out of here. Come on, Jackie, we just want you to finish, hon. If she makes this turn and makes it to the jump, that crowd's gonna go wild. Come on, Jackie, here's that gas, baby. Oh, and Jackie finished. Oh my gosh. With a time of 26 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know how we read that. What is it, 98.88? Okay, 138 seconds, .88. All right, Justin Jones is from Monroeville. He is an Eagle. He is cocked and ready. Come on, Justin, you're only going to get this one last chance, buddy. Just give it. Give it all it's got. Hit that Jeep Wrangler. Come on, Justin, just hit it. Good boy, that's what I'm talking about. Keep it going, Justin. Oh, and the Wrangler up in the air. Yep, you gotta use those brakes every once in a while. And now through the first hill. And he ain't letting off the gas, guys. He has got it under control, though. And here comes Justin Jones from Monroeville. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Justin Jones. Get her straight, get her straight. And the Jeep Wrangler finishes the course and does a little slide, thinking that he's the Dukes of Hazzard or something over there. 40.53. And Justin, tonight, this Jeep lost his front headlight. And I think he lost a muffler pipe as well. Some kind of exhaust pipe or something fell on the ground. All right, Ryan Beatty. Ryan wasn't scared last time. He hit this baby pretty good. He lost the headlight on it. Oh, and he's bouncing all over the place. Hey, the third brake light works at least. And he is through the first and now the second of the two jumps. And here he comes. He's gonna put on a show here, I hope. Here comes Mr. Beatty. Watch out for that wall. There you go. All right, that was Ryan Beatty of Gambier, Ohio. All right, Kevin Sherrill from Mount Vernon, sponsored by M&K. You are next, friend. Line and get him ready to go, sponsored by M&K. We are set to go. Kevin Sherrill. Through the first turn very well. He left. we need picked up. Your new driver is the number 3 truck. And he's off. Oh, and fire! 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 Oh, all over the wall! Hey, don't worry about that course we set up. We only did that for a reason. Andy Dawn moving around a little bit faster in that truck than earlier. And a straw bale out of the way. Clean that up. Oh, and stuff that doesn't move, that's concrete. Yeah, those straw bales, you can pretty much hit those and move them out of the way, but concrete, not so much. Andy Dawn, you're done for the night. Up next, we got 3 drivers still left. Kurt Mundo, Ryan Reed, and Wayne Lewis. These 3 drivers with a chance to take the lead. 3132 is what, 318 officials say let's run them. We have Kurt Mundo. Here goes Kurt on the light. Kurt Mundo coming down through the oh, and he's handling those jumps very well. And in the turn he goes a little sharp. And out comes Mundell out of the turn. Through the 2 jumps over the here. And now the final turn in front of Kurt Mundell. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mundell. And with a time of 33.94, Kurt Mundell with a great time. All right, up next, from Collins, Ohio, Ryan Reed is our next driver. He's got her set and ready to go. Horse head ready. Second to last driver. Oh, he's kicking off dirt. The extended bed taking a little bit to get through there. Holy cow, what's that? Oh, he's got that little jump thing. He's got hydraulics. Did you see that? Had a little bounce going on. He had that thing on West Coast Customs or something. Oh, he took out a couple bales over there. That's only like a 5-second deduction. And now the final turn for Ryan Reed. Here comes Ryan Reed. Oh, man! Ryan Reed. He makes no noise going through the course, but he knows how to finish. 59.29 with a 10-second addition to his time for 2 bales of straw. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our last driver of the night. So grandstand, pit side, let me hear you make some noise, guys. I said this is the last driver. Let me hear you make some noise. All right, our last driver of the night is Dwayne Lewis from West Salem, Ohio, sponsored by Stonewall. The first attendant, we got second attendant, first attendant, and we got the first attendant up here to the king, right?
Yeah, I'm Jake Williams, first attendant to the Huron County Fair King.
All right, we got part of the King Queen's Court. How about some noise for the King and the Queen's Court out there, guys? Make some noise. All right, let's get you some results here. It's all right, honey. Remember, if you want a copy of tonight's DVD, you can get a copy. We got two people out here, Craig and Howard, in the orange shirts, collecting money for the DVDs, $10 a piece, Mid-Vid Racing Videos. If you want to get one after you get out of here, 877-216-4570. The number. For our first riders, first drivers. And into the first turn goes Wayne Lewis. Oh, he's got a nice speed coming through here. A little bit of air time for Lewis. Now Lewis going into a second jump and a little more air time for him. Now, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. They got to stay inside as they make that turn. And as they come down through here, a couple more oop-de-oop jumps. And then through the oop-de-oops, back around, and then the final stretch. All right, Ryan Reed, we are ready. And the clock ticks down on Reed. Oh, very quietly as he goes through the course. He doesn't want to wake anybody up. Oh, now he's getting boos from the crowd. Oh, there we go. That makes up for it a little bit. Now Ryan goes into the big curve down there. And now Ryan comes back through the set of jumps. Or drive over, as Ryan calls them. Ryan, you know you are being timed, right? And Ryan making his final turn. I thought I was going to fall asleep there for a second. Come on, Ryan. Well, you got to... All right, we've got Mundo here, making a little bit more noise and a little bit more airtime than our previous rider. And now the back end up in here, nice Chevy symbol on the back of that baby. Mundo goes into the big turn, now he goes to the center jump. And now through the oop-de-oops. That last little jump there on the oop-de-oops is the one that always definitely gets them. And for the big jump break, make some noise. Kurt Mundo from Prospect, Ohio. All right, into the gas goes Peyton Oney from Greenwich, sponsored by Oney's Milkway Farms. Hey, Peyton, we are on the clock, buddy. Over there in the grandstand, you guys having a good time watching Peyton? He better do something. Peyton, you got me bored over here, buddy. Get some gas in there. Over one, drive over. They weren't jumps, now they're drive overs. And through the... Well, they were the UFUs, now they're just the OOKs. All right, now Peyton Oney, last turn. He could be the first driver to be over a minute. At the end, Peyton finds the gas pedal. Andy Dunn from Norwalk, sponsored by SEC. The horse head here says he's ready. All right. And from the get-go, Andy Dawn is excited. Come on, Andy, just get in the gas, buddy. Or dig in the dirt, one of the two. This is going to be ugly. Holy cow. All right, Andy. Make a big turn down there. Or just knock stuff over on the way through. All right, here comes Danny. Come on, Andy, get some gas in there. I'm not sure if what's on the top of that truck is really there for show, or if that's just to hold the truck together. Here comes Andy down on the gas, man. Oh, and the hood goes up. He's digging hole. Andy Dog gets some claps from the crowd. Good job, Andy. Andy's time, 50. He took out some straw, so you have to add 5. So 64.51 seconds by Heavy K. He's a little bit faster than the other competitors. But then he slows down in the turn. A little bit of speed here. And he continues to keep on it. Or drive over stuff. Good thing he's got 4-wheel drive. Oh, takes the U-tube for the final hit. Very well. And now down for Kevin Sheriff. Kevin Sheriff. Actually, he works for Domino's. He's probably delivering a pizza. Just gonna stop by here and run this real quick while he takes the pizza over. All right, Bobby Robinson. Cranking that 4-cylinder up. He's got plates on there. He drove that baby in this morning. I don't get it. We put those jumps there. They don't jump them. They just drive over them. And the big turn there at the north side of the track, and then the next 2 jumps here. Or drive overs. All right, Bobby Robinson. Bobby, if you're going to put a flag up on the back of your truck, you probably want to go fast enough for it to actually wave. And he slows down for the crowd. Nice way to let him down, Bobby. Bobby Robinson there from North. He's got. All right, Ryan Beatty from Gambier, Ohio. Don't let me down now, Ryan. See what I mean? Look at that. That Jeep will take every bit of it. Except for the exhaust. The exhaust will come off. We got a headlight over here. So after we're done here, we're going to have a swap meet. All right, here comes Ryan Beatty. He's got a real worky canoe going on with one headlight. And now Beatty into the final turn. Is he going to get off the ground? Is he going to make that Jeep fly? And Ryan Beatty with a nice jump there at the end. All right. Oh, we got some Monroeville fans over there in the grandstand. I live in Monroeville. And here goes Justin Jones. Don't be afraid, Justin. Use that gas, buddy. What are you doing, Justin? Get into it. Watch out for the headlights. Justin goes through the course pretty gently. Not doing too much damage. He has one more run here to do tonight. Now I know that Jeep Wrangler can do better than that. Come on, Justin. And Justin, now the last turn. Now Justin, give us some gas, buddy. The grandstand wants to see you. You got some Robo fans in the house. Oh, here's high for Justin Jones. Hunter's ready, and here goes Justin Sparks. Maybe. Oh, that hood is so going to come up. I knew it. I called that before it even happened. So now Justin got to drive out the window. Oh, he put the hood back down. I didn't realize that 82 they had power hoods.
It's gone. It's gone.
Through the, maybe his last turn. Justin Sparks. And right now he has no spark. That was kind of cool. So now we got Jackie Schaefer getting ready to get set here on the line. Oh yeah, make some noise over there for Jackie Schaefer. He said, no, you gotta back up. That truck's gonna have a hard time even doing that. All right, we are set. The horse head says we're ready. And Jackie is off. Maybe. For real? Oh, she got it started. I feel like I'm in a demolition derby right now. We got her going. Come on, Jackie. All right, if you guys want Jackie Schaefer to finish this course, make some noise. You just made a lot of noise for no reason because I don't think she's finishing. All right, let's get her going here. Levi Lake, your next driver. Oh, now I can hear some power. Oh, the crowd starts to wake up now as Levi puts the horse to shame. Levi spinning with his career. He is going down, ladies and gentlemen. And now the final turn for Levi Lake. Levi giving the crowd a little to go. And nice. Clock is ready. And Doug's half the truck is off and ready to go. And into the big turn now goes. Oh, and he doing very well today. Good job, Doug getting a little bit sideways there. Now Doug coming down for the final turn. From Preston, Ohio, sponsored by Underground Customs. Casillas blazing through the course, doing a very good job keeping that truck under control. And making the jump look easy, ladies and gentlemen, through the interviews. He has got a chance. Casillas with a chance to take the lead. Oh, and here time to roll. It is off. Oh, that start made Hardy. I don't think he's moving as fast as Adam was as he went through the course. Or Levi Lake as well. But moving pretty well. Probably going to end up in the 36, 37 second mark. So down for his final turn and she's off. Oh, it's so quiet. Well, that made more noise than she's making. But she's getting some airtime, ladies and gentlemen. Alexis through the big turn. And now through the jumps. She's doing very well, to be honest with you. And now through the oops and the last little hiccup. And now the final turn for Alexis Jenkins. Here comes Alexis. Get some airtime, Alexis. Higgins from Centersburg, Ohio. Catherine Higgins is ready to go. She has an old body style Jeep here, looks like. The old classic. Oh, she got bounced around pretty well on that first jump. And now she's going down for the big turn. And back around now for the straightaway. Making the first jump. Flying over the second through the oopsie-oops. And now the final turn for Catherine Higgins. And here she comes, Transcend. And Catherine Higgins with a Jeep Cherokee. Dan is from Fredericktown, Ohio, sponsored by Team Deadhead. All right, horsehead ready. Nice and smooth through the first turn. And now the first jump goes through. A little bit, wow, here we go, a little bit of air time there. Dan Harden moving very quickly to the course. And now Harden jump number one. And then jump number two. Now he comes down and makes the turn. And now the straightaway for the jump. And Harden with a time of 34.03 seconds. Jory Breedlove from Collins, Ohio, sponsored by Jenkins Excavating. And he is intending on losing a bumper here tonight. A little sideways into the second jump. Uh-oh. I don't think we need a timer. When Jory gets out of his vehicle and goes to the trunk, you know when you're at the bar and some guy says, I'm going to my car, you go, oh my gosh, there's Jory going to his trunk. Maybe he's got some rallies or something in the back and he's a little bit hungry. Oh, he's still going. So Breedlove turns his car back on to the trunk. And now the second jump. Come on, Jory, don't make him go to the trunk again. Okay, Jory's going to the trunk again, hold on. I have never seen anything like this in my life. He just went to his trunk twice to get his car started. And it started. All right, Jory, after all that, you better get some gas going. And I told you there goes the bumper. Craig Meyer here is from Norwalk, sponsored by J&R Silkscreen. And here goes Craig Meyer. Uses his turn signal for the first turn. You better put some gas in that ram. That's a little better. And he's dragging parts of that Dodge Ram. So now the big turn is out of the way, and a small little jump there. And another jump there. Some hoop-de-oops. And here's where he loses parts. Nope, he keeps them. All right, grandstand. Here comes Craig Meyer. And he gets an ooh and an ah out of the crowd. Craig, your day is complete. And Blankenhorn is off. Boy, you can feel that motor as he goes by. And the big turn out of his way. A couple of little jumps here. And the oop-de-oop. And now the final turn for the Blankenhorn. Blankenhorn. He's got a lot. Oh, he's going faster than anybody else is down in those Jeeps. And he's going to give it a shot, guys. Oh, watch out for that wall. He just drives over everything. Ernie says, I got this. He is getting the oohs and the ahs from the crowd here tonight. And now Ernie Jenkins, he ain't holding back, ladies and gentlemen. I bet if you guys make a lot of noise over the grandstand, I bet it gets some hits in their time. Here comes Ernie Jenkins. Ladies and gentlemen, hanging down under that Jeep, that's what they call a drive shaft. Hey, at least he finished 45.95 seconds. Joe Barnhouse from Collins, Ohio. Sponsored by Buying Jake Cars. And now Barnhouse out of the first turn. Come on, Joe, give us up. That is an old Bolero, by the way. And now the big turn for Joe Barnhouse. And a couple of small drive-overs. How about you guys over the grandstand? You wanted to do a little bit more than that? Maybe he'll do it as we come around here. Joe, there he is. Well, if you're going to go airborne in a Bolero, that's the way to do it. Joe Barnhouse with a time of 50:58. Uh-oh. We got ourselves a competitor here. Aaron Higgins in the green truck. Oh, he launches the back end up in the air. Through the big turn, very smoothly goes Higgins. And now Higgins through the set of jumps. And now time goes the whoopsie-whoops. And now the final turn. Let's see if we can get some air turns over here, Higgins. I might have been able to jump farther myself. All right, 41.66 is running. And John Yoder now through the first turn. Yoder gets in the gas here. And the back end is way up in the air there for John Yoder. And now the second jump is out of the way, and now it's just finishing the race. Turning the last turn and down in front of the grandstand. Here comes John Yoder. now the second jump. And time taken away here for Jason Daniels. Jason might have some problems here. He doesn't usually drive that slow. Yeah, he's got something going on, but that's not Jason Daniels. Jason puts the hammer down. All right, our last competitor here in the first round, Michael Springsteen of Marengo, Ohio. And Mike is off. And Mike has all or nothing, so let's see if he wins by it. Nice speed so far through the course. And the big wide turn there for Michael Springsteen. And that will be a gear loss. Now, what's he going to do? Because he doesn't have a trunk.
Run it! Run your car! Get it!
And our last competitor, Michael Springsteen, is, I believe, done. We'd also like to thank Merit Unlimited for helping us out cleaning out the... Is that the new London Fire Department I see over there, too? Thank you, guys. That new over here. Thank you very much. All right. The horse head is ready. We got something out there on the track. Is that what I'm hearing? Wait. And Springsteen is off. Michael Springsteen is turn number 1. Oh, he's going to guess it. He comes into the first jump. Yeah, there's the next one. So Jason Daniels, one of the favorites here tonight. Let's see if he can keep it going this time. Now you're taking it pretty strong here. And you're now moving to the corner. And he moves to this big turn. Now he needs to move here. He's about 22 seconds mark so far. He's on pace with the leader. He can just keep it going. Gotta keep it going. He loses a little bit of control there. And a little bit more he goes. And what was that, John Yoder? He didn't even make a jump for the grandstand. Grandstand, how do you feel when they don't make that jump? That's how I feel too. All right, John Yoder off the course. Jared Higgins up next from Centerburg, Ohio. Looks like a big slimer truck. people out there remember Ghostbusters. All right, the horse head is ready. And if you don't know what I mean by horse head, we've got a horse head that we can let the guy over there see. So you'll know what I'm talking about when the horse head is ready. Oh, and that's the airtime there for Eric from Pittsburgh, Ohio, through that big North. And up first, quickly. That's the good news. And let me tell you something, Hayden's on pace here, guys. And if you can hold it together and make a finish here, oh, he just blew it in control. Man, he was on pace. 36.06. That final turn was the death of him tonight. This time, it's the last time, right? How many people out there want to see that big machine get some air? You heard, Joe. All right, Barnhouse is on. Come on, Joe, get some gas in there, buddy. It's front-wheel drive. You can make that turn. Get on, Joe. Get on, Joe. And now, Barnhouse is Joe number one. Trying to keep it straight over It's not good when the guys drive through the course with the brake lights on. And now a big finish. Last time, Joe Barnhouse was able to get major airtime. If you guys make some noise, you might do it here. Joe Barnhouse never disappoints the crowd. And he gets a round of applause for the grandstand. Time for Barnhouse. 52:43. Alright, what's going on? You need to tell? Alright, well, it's not good when you sit at the crossing line of the start and finish area and you say that's it. So we need Rich Merritt to come on out here and give us a hand. That start is the most important part of the whole deal. And it's going for it. Don't slow down. They can just push the button. All right, trying to get Craig Meyer out of here since he decided he wanted to park on something. It's funny how he goes through the whole entire course, nothing to talk about, but when he's done, you got everything to talk about. All right, we've got Craig pretty much out of the way. Thank you going out to Mid-Vid Unlimited once again. And now Jory Breedlove. Trying to be careful. Don't want to shake anything around. Oh, and he shut the trunk. That's awesome. Oh, he's still going. That's an improvement. Come on, Jory. The crowd's behind you, Jory. The gas is still working. Now, let's see. If Jory wants to make that jump, if you guys make some noise, he might hit the gas. Here comes Jory. Give us a show, Jory. Yeah, baby. Jory Breedlove finishes the course with a time of 4:8.84. Already up here, Dan's from Fredericktown, sponsored by Team Dead.
Dude, you know that. I'm doing that.
Sure does sound pretty good. And through the, oh wow, how nice was that? Right through there. A nice turn here, he's got a chance. And
have been awesome.
Very well, man. The first time in a 32.09 seconds. Still your leader, Adam Blankenhorn. Man, we had a truck roll over. We had this guy almost break the record. And then we got this truck, which will take about 3.5 minutes to get around the course. His first time out here, let me see here. Excuse me, that's Jackie Schaefer. Her first time out here, we kept track of her time with a sundial. All right, Jackie. Wow. Well, if she gets past the first turn, we're going better than the first time. All right, Justin Jones. He is tucked and ready. Come on, Justin, you're going to get this one last chance, buddy. Just give it. Give it all it's got. Hit that Jeep Wrangler. Come on, Justin, just hit it. Good boy. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it going, Justin. Yeah, you got to get those brakes every once in a while. And now through the first hill. And he ain't let off the gas, guys. He is kind of under control, though.
Big job, big
And here
job.
comes Justin Jones from the Hillville. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Justin Jones. Get it straight, get it straight. And the Jeep Wrangler finishes the course. And that's a little slide. He thinks the Duke's a hazard or something over there. 40.53. And Justin on top of his Wrangler saying, yeah, do a little dance, make a little love, you down to that? Justin having a good time. What else is there to do in the road? All right, Ryan B.
Let's go, Brian!
Ryan wasn't scared last time. He hit this baby pretty good. He lost the headlight on it.
Yeah, go, Brian!
Oh, Brian. Hey, the third guy we're in the lead. And he is through the first and now the second of the two jumps. And here he comes. He's going to put on a show here, I hope. Here comes Mr. Beatty. Watch out for that wall. There you go. All right. here for you tonight. So far out here, you've seen fires, you've seen cars flip over and continue, you've seen big jumps, you've seen cars just start and stop, start and never go. So you guys having a good time out here tonight? I can't hear you. I said, are you having a good time over there tonight? That's much better. All right, the horse head is ready. Official say let's run. We have Kurt Lundell. Here goes Kurt on the lights. And Kurt Lundell coming down through the and now the final turn in front of Kurt Lundell. And with a time of 33.94, Kurt Lundell with a great time. Horse head ready. Second to last driver. Oh, he's kicking off turns. The extended bed taking a little bit to get through there. Holy cow, what's that? Oh, he got a little jump that he got. Did you see that? Had a little bounce going on. He had a West Coast Customs or something. Oh, he took out a couple bales over there. That's only like a 5-second deduction. And now the final turn for Ryan Reed. Here comes Ryan Reed. Oh, man. Ryan Reed. He makes no noise going through the course, but he knows how to finish.
Nose is buckled back.
59.29 with a 10-second addition to his time for 2 bales of straw. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our last driver of the night. So grandstand, pit side, let me hear you make some noise, guys. I said this is the last driver. Let me hear you make some noise. All right, our last driver of the night is Dwayne Lewis from West Salem, Ohio. Sponsored by Stonewall.
You don't hit.
And the Stonewall sponsor of Dwayne Lewis. Now this is where Lewis had problems last time. His final turn. Make some noise, guys. It's the last turn of the night. And Dwayne Lewis, very close, a time of 35.60. Up here I have part of the King and Queen's Court. I'll bring him up here for you. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Brooke Steeper, and I'm the second attendant to the Huron County Junior Fair Queen.
All right, who's up next here?
Hi, I'm Olivia Downey, and I'm the first attendant to the Huron County Fair Queen.
The first attendant, we got second attendant, first attendant, and we got the first attendant up here to the King, right?
Yeah, I'm Jake Williams, first attendant to the Huron County Fair King.
All right, we got part of the King and Queen's Court. How some noise for the King and Queen's Court out there, guys? Make some noise. All right, let's get you some results here in a second. Remember, if you want a copy of tonight's DVD, you can get a copy. We got 2 people on here, Craig and Howard, in the orange shirts, collecting money for the DVDs, $10 a piece, Mid-Vid racing videos. And if you want to get one after you get on here, 877-216-4570. The number The best time of the day, I believe, was 3:1.35. That time goes to Adam Blankenhorn. He is our winner here tonight. And for the longest jump, I believe it was 74 feet, and it